Hello beautiful souls, this is a pick a card reading for what's coming towards me. So you can choose whichever pile of cards your eyes are drawn to or use your intuition. This is group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. You can use the crystals above, you can use whichever the cards draw your eye. I'll give you some time to choose whichever card is you feel has a message for you in what is coming towards me. I also want to take this time to say thank you for your sharings, your likes, comments, subscriptions, and subscribe if you haven't already. We will be using the Mystic Mondays Tarot, the Karma cards, as well as the Crystal Mandala Oracle. So let's get into group number 1. Let's move down. There we go. Group number 1. This is your reading, so let's see what's coming through for you guys with the tarot. The Queen of Wands, the Empress, beautiful, and the Six of Swords. You are moving forward, you're attracting, you're becoming abundant, calming the mind down, the second house, abundance, value, the 12th house. There could be some secret involvement, finances. Philanthropy is a possibility as well, and in Sagittarius, so you could be a Sagittarian dealing with the Sagittarius or have Sagittarius somewhere in your chart. And our oracle message is melt into divine desire. Absolutely gorgeous. Just take a moment to look at that. That's like grounding energy. I feel like lava energy where you're creating, you're manifesting, you're attracting. This is truly what I'm sensing from this is the Queen of Wands energy and the Empress energy. Abundance coming towards you, manifestation, standing in your power, attracting. There's courageousness from this energy over here. You could definitely have Sagittarian in your chart because the wand energy is the fire sign energy. Moving into your power, calmness of the mind, calm waters coming towards you, a lot of value, a lot of resources. I feel like a lot of restoration has come through, you knowing that you can sit back and relax because you've done all that you need to do in order to attain everything that you've been longing for, that you've been desiring for. This could definitely be wisdom, gaining some insight, some wisdom into a situation where you previously thought you knew everything that needed to be known, and then you discovered that there was more. Especially here with the 12th house and in Sagittarius, this is about seeking greater knowledge, seeking wisdom, seeking the understanding, resulting from the understanding. So you could be taking action based off of that as well. Getting your understanding out into the world, taking action. You could be starting a podcast, getting your information out there, starting a blog, which can potentially bring a lot of resources towards you. A lot of financial abundance coming in. A lot of you following your passion, following your desires, your dynamics, being in that authentic energy, the feminine fire. You know, this Queen of Wands energy speaks about being strong, being that independent woman, whether you're a feminine, a masculine, a female, a male, whatever it may be. This is that warm energy, you know, this empowers you to passionately chase those creative dreams. And being here with Sagittarius as well, this is the expansive energy that I'm sensing from this, you know, where you have many talents and you have this natural leadership within you, this knack for influencing and inspiring others. This is true divine feminine energy, whether you're a guy, female, masculine, a male, it doesn't matter, but this is true intuitive energy. you know, living life and often attracting those like-minded individuals over here with that Six of Swords as well. You're definitely standing in your positive energy, you know. This is asking you to tap into your authenticity, especially with this Empress energy, asking you to tap into your ability to get things done. With that Six of Wands, the Six of Swords, you are taking action. You're moving into the calmness, into the understanding, into wisdom, peacefulness, mindfulness. This is about transitions. This is also letting go of the unnecessary. This is walking away where times, you know, they change, but change is not always easy. But in this case, I see that it's a necessary transition in your life for growth, for expansion. So this might be a new and a strange environment, but it's leading you into something where you just feel more at home. Your soul feels more at home in this energy. But you're leaving that comfort zone in order to get out of it, because the comfort zone, or the quote-unquote comfort zone, is what you have created, and it's just become something that's familiar, something that you're used to, but your soul doesn't desire to be there. So I feel like you're definitely taking these opportunities now, this new land, this new perspective even, because the Swords is within the intellect, this new perspective. You're riding the waves, like what this shows over here, riding the waves. You know, it's easier to go with the flow than to resist the pull. And with this Empress energy, that's full-on abundance coming towards you, you know, standing in your power, the divine feminine energy, knowing that you are a goddess. This is the Mother Earth energy, because she has all the fruits, the pomegranates, the bananas over here. This is the energy that is ruled by, I believe, Venus. So the Empress card, this is about love, creativity, fertility even, because she is the one that sits back and receives the seeds, receives the understandings. But with this understanding and the wisdom that she receives, she takes action, she gives birth. This is you connecting with your feminine energy and diving deep, you know, into those pleasures. The wand energy is your pleasures, your pleasurable activities. You know, in short, this is all about enjoying yourself. Absolutely gorgeous, you know. Even the divine desires, tapping into your divine desires. What are you manifesting? This is, you know, giving respect to Mother Earth, giving respect to the divine, the feminine energy that has created all. The Empress is also about, you know, that nurturing soul. She's the one who takes care of her soul, her internal child, as well as taking care of her collective, her children around her, you know, those souls that you would consider family. Remember to also, you know, nourish yourself, because the greatest gift you can give unto others is when you have fulfilled your own cups, when you have fulfilled your own desires, your own destiny. I want to get more information of the second house from the karma cards and the 12th house. The second house and the 12th house actually go together in this book. Absolutely beautiful. 74. So the 12th house, where you are going, your life goals, career, fame, that is not the 12th house. That's the 10th house. Okay, here's the second house and the 12th house. So the 12th house also derives its meaning from that of the first house. So traditions, some religions and other large institutions in which individuals have only a small part, such as government, the military, large corporations, hospitals, and prisons are the 12th house matters. It rules the studio rather than the stage and emphasizes the need for privacy. So this is looking beyond the veil. This is looking beyond the surface of life, philanthropy and charity. The 12th house is ruled by the planet Neptune and the sign of Pisces. And the second house over here, you might be realizing that you may feel negatively about people who have a lot of possessions, might explain why you won't allow yourself to create a reality in which you are a wealthy person. So do look within yourself, do that internal work, and I feel like you're tapping into that energy of not being in a poverty mindset, This means money and all other tangible, physical, movable property. And what you want, what you need, and most importantly, your beliefs about what you want and what you need. Because your beliefs about what you have, want, and need are important, because you have a tremendous influence on how you feel and act in practically every situation in your life. Changing your beliefs in these areas can have a powerful and far-reaching effort or effect on the circumstances in your life. Materialistic or metaphysical writers through the ages have maintained that we create our own reality with our beliefs. So this is about your belief system. What you believe is what you receive and what you attract towards you. The wisdom, the Sagittarian mind of the expansion. What do you allow yourself to have in life, and what are you allowing yourself to think that negatively upon? So this is all about your mind state, standing in your power, knowing that you attract everything you desire, that you're the one in control of your own life. You can't blame anyone else for where you currently are, because it's either been you giving your power over to others, to your environment, to your belief systems, or it's been you giving your power over to yourself to manifest and create and attract whatever it is that you're desiring. So that's a beautiful, beautiful combination of cards for you guys. If it resonated, I'd appreciate a like, share, comment, or a subscription, and I'll see you guys next time. Let's move on to group number 2. Let's see what cards have come out for you. The 5 of Cups. We're looking into the question of what is coming towards you. The Ace of Cups. So if you're in doubt, disappointment, disbelief, feeling lost, feeling disjointed, new beginnings are coming, especially with the Ace of Cups over there when it comes to love. 10 of Swords shows endings of cycles when it comes to limitations of the mind, this new horizon that's coming up. The 8th house, a lot of deep transformative work happening. And the 7th house. So with all of these cup energies, love is on the horizon, but I feel like there's a lot of internal work that needs to take place first, a lot of self-love and how much respect you give to others and how much respect and boundaries you have set for yourself. With that 7th house, this is about getting a fair deal where it's an equal give and take within the relationships, your partnerships, cooperation. This is balance. Very diplomatic when it comes to using your personal powers, using this the resources that you have learned, the resources that you have within your environment in order to get you to where you want to go, in order to bring about balance, in order to bring about that cooperation. And your oracle card over here says relief and repair. So I feel like many of you will be going through this transformative process where you might need to release anything that you don't want to take with you. You know, the 5 of Cups over here speaks of disappointment, but do you take that disappointment as a setback, or do you change your perspective on it? Is the glass half full, if I can speak over here? Is the glass oh my God, why can't I say that? Is the glass half full or is it half empty? You know, disappointing setbacks over here might have gotten you into some sort of rut or into some sort of cycle where you just feel low, disappointed, you know, stay in bed where you don't even have the energy to get you out of bed, you know. This is about being bitter and broken, you know, where you're filled with even possibly resentment over what has happened to you. You know, you're taking that loss personally. You could have lost people in your life. You could have lost opportunities. You could have lost a lot of things. But in this case, I'm seeing it could have been relationships. But now this is leading you to do internal work with this major change, the transformative house over here, the 8th house. Absolutely, the 10 of Swords over here as well. This is about forgiving people who have hurt you in the past, you know, including yourself, for believing that you have the power to hurt yourself. Instead of thinking how much this sucks, reflect back on the lessons that you have learned from this situation. You know, the swords are the intellect, the mind. It may take some time for you to you know, sting or to go away. That pain, that hurts, that backstabbing energy, that self-pity energy, in order for you to go through this relief, you know, release that energy so that you can start repairing yourself. You're going to go through this healing process, and it's not going to be easy. It never is, especially if you lost something that was near and dear to your heart, that you had a soul connection with, an emotional connection with. But you'll come out of this a much wiser person than what you started, you know? That 8th house, once you go through that transformation of the 8th house, there is like a lot of beauty that comes about from this, a lot of wisdom, strength that comes from that. And the Ace of Cups shows brand new beginnings. This is the universe showing you how to self-love, how to have that emotional expression, you know, how to have this free flow of unconditional love, how to reach for what you truly desire, how to spread the love. This is you being offered a taste of refreshing opportunities, you know, those new beginnings, the Ace. The water of the Ace of Cups is allowing you to flow with love and creativity, especially when it comes to relationships, including the relationship with yourself and with others. So this is free-flowing energy, you know, where you allow yourself to pour your feelings into what is into your creativity that can help with cleansing and with nourishing your soul. This oracle speaks a lot about that, where your desire for compassion and for connection is basically inspiring you to lead you to have that helping hand, to be there for others down the line. But at this time, this Ace of Cups is showing that you do have those around you that are inspiring you and lending you a helping hand in when you're at the times of need as well. This is also by sharing your gifts with the world, you become much more open about who you are with your unique talents that you have. Those underlying things with the 8th house, this is about bringing them to the surface so that you can be that phoenix. You know, I'm drawn to that in this card over here. To rise from this energy, you know, the 10 of Swords is not really the most comfortable energy to be in, especially when it's in the mind. It's hard to get ourselves out of that. It's hard to motivate ourselves in this type of energy. And with that 10 of Swords, I mean, that feels like this is it. There's no going back from this. This is like betrayal, you know. This could even be feeling backstabbed, you know. This is where you're literally stabbed in the back by something that you were not thinking that you'd be stabbed in the back from. This is, you know, stabbing you in the back without any warning, without any, you know, there was just no warning. It just came out of nowhere, is what I'm feeling from this, you know. But this is also about sacrificing, you know, where you need to sacrifice your needs, where you can allow yourself to take advantage of you. You might have been allowing people to take advantage of you throughout this process as well. But with this 8th house and the 7th house over here, this is about you standing in your boundaries, you standing in and setting up those boundaries out of self-love and out of self-respect. Times are difficult, but we can only grow, we can only go up from here. Once you've hit rock bottom, you can't go any lower, you can only go up. But with the rise of the sun, you know, the dawn over here, this brings a brand new day. This brings new opportunities. Beautiful energy. The relief and repair is a 36, so a number 9, endings of cycles. Relief and repair. We bring you the blessings of relief and repair, our warmth and nurturing. How am I not able to read right now? Our warmth and nurture will restore and rebalance your body, mind, and soul when the light of spirit burns too brightly. Spiritual light is like the light of the sun. It brings life and joy, but too much can burn. This is also about you burning yourself out, being there way too much for others, that you weren't able to take some self-care time. And I feel like with this Ace of Cups, it's asking you to do so. It's asking you to prioritize your energy. What is your breaking point of, this is where I draw my limits, this is where I set my boundaries. Because now you're overstepping, now you're using me as a doormat, you're walking all over me when I need to be respected. So we will help you recover and increase your ability to be exposed to spiritual light again in future without becoming overloaded or burnt out. We ask you to soften and relax into our rich red energy now, which nurtures. I just keep hearing nourishing whenever I see nurture, which nurtures you with the cooling, restorative life force of the Earth Mother. We shall help you naturally discharge excess energy whilst we revive, strengthen, and fortify you with our nourishing grace. Why was that so hard for me to read? But that's your oracle message, and this is a challenging time, but I do see you coming out of it. I do see you taking some self-care time, a lot of internal work, but there is this need to cooperate and balance your energy and balance the energies of those around you as well. We can't have people walking all over us. So if this was your message, if it resonated, please like, comment, share, or subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. I love you to the moon and back. Goodbye. So group number 3, let's see what's coming through for you guys. We have the 6 of Cups, beautiful energy, memories possibly, the Queen of Pentacles. I love this. And the Knight of Wands. So I feel like some of you guys might be focused on finances as well as memories from the past. Reconnecting is a possibility over here. In Capricorn energy, this matches and aligns perfectly with that Queen of Pentacles. And in Aquarius. And Searing Presence. Beautiful oracle card over here. So let me see what I get from this over here. The 6 of Cups is about the past. This is about reconnecting or coming into an alignment with soulmate energy. This is about familiarity. This could also be those memories which can bring about nostalgia, you know. This is, you know, it's like playtime. It's playful energy with this. I just see like summer vibes over here, some holiday. Some of you guys might be going on spring break. That's a possibility over here as well. This can also be where responsibilities can feel heavy as you grow older, and there's a wish to, you know, like go back in time, reunite with that inner child and let her or him come out to play. Allow yourself to discover the world in different ways. You know, when you go on a vacation, on a holiday, you get so excited about the little things, you know, like you find a little seashell on the beach, and that joy, that happiness, that childlike energy comes back out again. This playfulness is what I'm getting from this Knight of Wands energy as well. It's very beautiful energy. It's like looking at the world from fresh new eyes, as if you were just reborn. Absolutely gorgeous is the energy I'm getting from this. And that Queen of Pentacles shows me nurturing, you know, nurturing family, nurturing yourself, your own soul, taking some time for self-care and caring for your family, caring for friends, caring for your finances as well. This is about knowing that you deserve to be where you are right now. This is connecting with Mother Earth, because the Pentacles is an earth energy. I absolutely love this card. This is the first time I'm actually looking at it in depth like this. The Queen of Pentacles, this is like nourishing yourself, getting into that comfort energy, you know, that support energy. This is nurturing. The divine is also nurturing you, because I'm seeing a lot of purples in this with the crown chakra, connecting to your higher self, which is showing you that you are supported, you are provided for here on earth. The Queen of Pentacles also is asking for investing in your own self, you know, taking that self-care time, using your resources in a practical way. Knowing that a little goes a long way, like the little seashells, the joy, that goes a long way. That brings a lot of memories and happiness attached to it, even though it's such a simple little shell that you found. But this is about nurturing yourself. You know, the more you have, the more you're able to share and give to others. But this is the root of yourself, where you're grounding yourself, you're rooting yourself in your desires. You know, this could even be independence and seeking for financial security with the grounded, more down-to-earth energy, especially in Capricorn. This is being more resourceful, down-to-earth, spending some time making finances, feeling more grounded, allowing yourself for abundance, and allowing the abundance to also flow naturally. And in Aquarius, this is your vision, taking that vision and taking action upon it. With the Knight of Wands here as well, this is taking action with your passions, your desires. Both of these energies in Aquarius and the Knight of Wands is beautiful. Beautiful how it collides. This is using an unconventional way, doing it in your own way, doing it in your own passionate, intuitive way. Where previously you might have been in a job where you were just trying to pay the bills, but now you're in a job where it's more passion, or at least you're starting up, because the Knight is taking action. It's the startup of it, of an entrepreneurial job where now you're more passionate about it, and you're not doing it for the finances, but in doing it for the pleasure and the fun and the excitement, it brings finances. It's like the universe saying, you do your mission work and we will provide for you. We will take care of you. This is absolutely gorgeous. I just keep saying that. But this Knight of Wands shows me... Are you meowing, baby? This Knight of Wands shows me that you have a lot of ambition. You have a lot of that risk-taking energy, you know, that act first, think later. The Knight of Wands can be seen or perceived as the player, you know, that in and out energy, but it's because there's a lot of passion that comes about from this energy, you know, passion about the path that you're taking, very much passionate and enthusiasm that comes from this energy, where you can be easily carried away, but This is especially when it comes to like fame and glory and seeking others' validation. But at times, this is because you're putting yourself first, because you might balance out of your impulse rather than a rational thinking, but there is this grounded energy. So I do see you becoming more stable. And with this Aquarius energy, you are using the mind, you are going about it in a logical way, finding and discovering who you are and how you want to go about this. This is becoming a genius and an expert in your niche, in what it is that you're creating, in what it is that you're bursting, into moving forward with this energy. This is where you're up for those adventures and you're trying to see what's next. You're trying to swiftly move forward. So I want to get more information about the Capricorn and Aquarius energy from the Karma cards. So Aquarius associations. Aquarius came to be associated with the ideas for the good of humanity. Hence the water bearer pours his water onto the earth for all humanity to drink. Friends, hope, wishes, associations such as unions, eccentricity and genius, inventions, detachment from emotions. I don't see a lot of emotions besides the past associated with this. So this could be like you moving into your childhood dream, your dream career as well, what you've always wanted to be since a child. This is also rebellious action, this desire for this unrestricted freedom. And parts of the body that are ruled by Aquarius, this is interesting, are the ankles and wrists, the most unrestricted joints of our body. People born during the time of Aquarius function best when they have an outlet for their desire to change the world and make it a better place for the sake of humanity. So that's absolutely beautiful, how if you're moving into a new career or moving into the direction, you're doing it for humanity's sake. You're not just doing it for your own gain throughout this process. And that is why the universe can bless you with the abundance and the nurturing energy that you have over here as well. And then Capricorn energy associations with Capricorn. Capricorn is like the little snowflake, the crystallization, and all that is apparently solid and permanent in the world of change. So that's wonderful. A lot of change is happening. And with the Knight, I do see action. So change is happening. It rules the constructive. I don't know where I got constructive, but conservative, disciplined, climb to the top, keeping our passions in check. The parts of the body ruled by Capricorn are the bones, teeth, skin, and nails because they are solid. This is interesting information in here. I should probably read this book more often. Structures that keep us together, and also the knees because they hold us erect. People born during this time of Capricorn function best when they can apply a dedicated, focused approach to the achievement of a goal whose value is recognized by society. So I feel like you're doing a lot of work for societal reasons, for wanting to do it in a grand way, do it in a big way, not just for yourself, but for the expansion of the collective, doing it for spreading your wisdom out there and giving your insights and just taking action upon it. This could just be the startup of it, but keep going and it might actually end up being something that you can gain finances from. If you do it from a loving, caring heart, the universe does give you the abundance that you know you deserve. And 49, with the searing presence. So sometimes in our fear and resistance, we step away from the very thing we need to look at most closely. We are perhaps afraid of what we might see. Maybe we are afraid that we will witness something terrible about ourselves, that we are not a good person, not lovable or worthy. Or perhaps we are afraid to see a truth we can no longer avoid, and we know we will need to take action that we didn't or that we don't feel quite confident or trusting enough to take. Although some truths can be uncomfortable for the mind, there is a deeper truth that brings only comfort. We access the depths of insight through the searing presence. What this means is a willingness to stay put, delve deeper, not judge, analyze, or complain, and instead just bear steady, neutral witness to what is. So I feel like at this time you will gain the understanding that at a core of all the pain, love is there, but this is pushing you to break free. So when it says here, when the oracle of searing presence comes to you, you are being asked to give yourself an opportunity to know a deeper truth. You are ready for it, and it will help you. You could relate to a situation that could cause you confusion, pain, and struggle, leaving you so fatigued that you wonder if you'll ever be able to get through it. It could also refer to a matter not so pressuring, and yet in the revelation of love's truth, you'll understand why your life is the way it is with so much more peace. You'll swap shame for being impressed with your spirit. You may question your ability to find the truth, but it will find you. You are wise and strong, and you will be able to recognize it. Perhaps you are already doing so, and all you need is confirmation of your insights from this oracle now. So this week is definitely going to bring a lot of insights on the direction you're moving based off of your soul. This could be a soul connection, the direction that it is moving. Is it something that is tangible? Is it something that is solid? Or is it just passion driven and you're acting based off of impulse, based off of fear? So this is about diving or delving deeper. This is a beautiful spread. I hope it brought some confirmation, some clarity, some insight of what could potentially be coming towards you. And I love you guys to the moon and back. If this resonated, I would appreciate a like, share, comment, or subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody. Take care.